about the achievement of our country, reminiscing history with a story. I welcome Srimati Veena to share her views and ideas.
I extend my heartiest wishes on the 75th Independence Day to all. We have inherited a fascination for celebrating anniversaries which are multiples of 25. So being the 75th anniversary thus becomes special. Today, rather than taking you through the pains and struggles that we have undergone to obtain freedom, I would like to narrate a story. Do you like stories? Okay, so let us take this as the story of two countries. Let us name the countries. First country and the second country. Now, the first country was born out of an armed struggle of a united people. The second country was born through non-violent efforts of divided people. The first country had an unexplored continent of its own and was showered with fortunes, whereas the second country was plundered and looted and was penniless at the time of its inception. Now, the second country was a collage of diverse people with different color, creed and custom, whereas the first country had a single people with the same color, creed and customs. Now, what happened to these two countries after 75 years? Are there any guesses? Who will thrive? Who will near its end? The first country or the second country? Natural, yes. Althea said it's the first country. Okay? So, the first country, as every pundits believed, since they had everything they wanted, the pundits or the brainies or the think tanks, they thought that the first country is going to thrive, whereas the second country will implode in its infancy. So, now history has a peculiar way of turning out. So, what are the chances for the second country? Now, can you make a guess which is the second country I'm talking about? Yes, very good. You guessed it right. It's India. Now, but what happened to India at 75? And which is the first country that I was talking about? Huh? Huh? British? No, it's wrong. Any other guesses? Huh? Wrong. Any other country? Huh? Yes, very good. US. Who said that? Yes. The first country is the US and the second country is India. Now, see, when we look at the developed countries, okay, we tend to gloss over their time span, geography, politics and the luxuries that they enjoyed. Do you know, US recently celebrated its 246th Independence Day on the 4th of last month. Now, when US was celebrating its 75th year of inception, the country was on the verge of civil war. Now, US is celebrating its 246th. It already celebrated 4th of last month, 2022. Now, look at India. What are the achievements that India has when we have completed our 75 years of independence? Let me list out the achievements. Being one of the poorest nations to the fastest growing major economy. From being a country without adequate health facilities to providing COVID vaccines all over the world. From an aspiring space novice launching the first satellite on a Russian spacecraft to a space power launching 104 satellites in one go. And it's a big thing. And moreover, we are the first nation to have reached the Mars orbit in its maiden attempt. Mind you, students, only 3 other agencies have been successful so far. So students, what I am trying to convey here through the stories of US and India is that when we look at the aggressive debates in the famed news channels talking about terrorism, political rivalry, intolerance, sectarian violence, it is easy to lose hope in this great country of ours. But even with all that negative things, we have achieved something extraordinary. So India is an anomaly in this microscopic world. So don't lose faith in India. Jai Hind!